Greetings, comrades. How you doing? I can only imagine. Clearly we're shut out of the game. But just because we're shut out of the game doesn't mean that our passion for it can't continue. You know, I've been sitting outside these gates for the last couple of months waiting for the season to start. Coach Allen found me out here and he asked me to put together a video for you men about passion. Some of you may know that I'm a recovering English teacher. You know, to English teachers, words are important. If you look up the word passion in the dictionary, you'll see that it means an intense, barely controllable emotion. But if you trace that word back to its etymological roots, you'll see that it comes from the Latin word passio, which means suffering. Let me tell you something. As a Northwestern baseball fan, passion and suffering go hand in hand. I kid you because you're too far away to hurt me. By the time a student finishes high school, do you know what the number one indicator of future success is? Has nothing to do with grade point average. Has nothing to do with class rank. Has nothing to do with academic achievement. It's extracurricular involvement. Why? Because you're working with a group of like-minded individuals pursuing your passion, pursuing your bliss, working together to achieve a common goal. That's baseball, comrades. Those of you with any religious background, you may know the story from the New Testament. The main character in that collection of myths is a nice little Jewish boy from Nazareth by the name of Jesus. He's come to be known as the Christ. By the end of his life in the myth, he undergoes some suffering and death. That particular episode in his life is known as the Passion. From that we can infer that passion means to be driven intensely, and that drive is going to result in some pain. I can't think of a better sport to connect passion with than baseball. It's the only sport where, when you're speaking of the offense, you can fail 7 out of 10 times and still be considered a star. There's a lot of hurt and a lot of disappointment in baseball. What keeps us going? Passion. But let's think about that word passion and its etymological roots for a moment, shall we? After the passion comes resurrection. And isn't that the beauty of baseball? There's always hope. So think about a wheel. If you find yourself on the edge of the wheel, you're always going to be going around and around. Sometimes you're up and sometimes you're down. You're always a victim of that cycle. If you can find your bliss, if your passion can lead you to your bliss, you'll go from the edge of the wheel to the center, to the hub. And when you're in the hub, you're grounded. You're grounded in the middle. And the world spins on around you, but you're centered. That's what baseball can do for you. That's what following your passion can do for you. As a fan, I want to give you one key piece of advice. Remember that passion does not disrespect. Passion celebrates the effort and achievement of the opposition. It gives props where props are due. Don't be afraid to wear your heart on your sleeve. Don't be afraid to show your passion, even when no one else around is showing it. You never know. The life you save may be your own. Hey, remember something, gentlemen. I love you. No hetero. It's all agape. Agape is the Greek word that means unconditional love. It's a love that transcends. It's a love that gives without expecting to get anything in return. Follow your passion, comrades. Go Cats! I got nothing left to say. Too much to edit. Gonna make it another day. Peace.